that.
Very
14?
disrespectful comment also on my part. It's so...
Okay.
What's going down, what it is, what it could, and y'all know the rest and everything like that. We are back. It's your boy Learn. And yeah, what are we here to talk about today? Miss Curry and one of the greatest shooters of all times, Steph, and the conversation they had with the former First Lady. We just want to see, as men and as our women that join the channel want to see, how the interaction is so different when he's in the room versus when he's not. So let's dive right in.
Friendly.
But all our conversations in high school were about either church or what are you going on Wednesday or Canadian candy. It was like talk about sweet tooth stuff.
So no rap, no.
I don't know if I didn't have any game or if she was nervous or like vice versa. And like neither one of us really it was just,
I feel like this is something that gets misconstrued.
Okay. Well, let's
Publicly.
unconstrue it.
In the same circle of
Friendly.
friends. But all our conversations in high school were about either church or what are you going on Wednesday or Canadian candy. It was like talk about sweet tooth stuff.
So no rap, no.
I don't know if I didn't have any game or if she was nervous or like vice versa. And like neither one of us really it was just,
I feel like this is something that gets misconstrued.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's
Publicly.
unconstrue
Let's
it.
clear it up.
So, no, it's not that you didn't have game.
Mhm.
I was 14 years old. I was
Okay.
not
I'm talking about
allowed
middle
to
school.
talk
Yeah,
to
yeah.
boys.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that
So
does
that's
make a difference.
that
It's
is the
14.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one putting you, yeah. So
But
then,
did I think you were cute? Absolutely.
Mm.
Let's be clear. I have respect for the family dynamic. So shout out to them for having their family together. Let's get that established. But respect. That same thing that Miss Franklin was trying to sing to us about. That's what we as men are here to explore when we watch these clips, because there seems to be a difference between when he's in the room and when he's not. And that is what we're here to point out. I do like their dynamic, though. It does seem like they're truly in love. But the respect must be there, must be present when he is not. That is what we're saying. Let's check out these clips.
Bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even looking.
but I'm gonna tell you something also on my part. It's so
Okay.
honestly,
Okay. Thank you.
No,
Yes,
That's really nice of
very
you to
rude.
straighten that
Why
out.
is that disrespectful?
I had very textbook, maybe misconceptions,
like kind of frame like movie plots. And
movie
like,
plot
it's like-
ideas of athletes, the
Stereotype.
jock
Yeah,
stereotype.
Okay.
I was a theater nerd, so I think I was protecting my peace and just, I don't know, the teacher, it was an activity one day in class and she said, write down what you would look for. And it was in capital letters. Like, God is funny. It was in capital letters. And my parents found it way down the road. I want to say like maybe 8 years ago.
And we must listen. She tells us, I was a theater nerd. I didn't really have this grandiose feeling about athletes. I felt a certain way. She's telling us who they were, as Steph did. We only talked about Bible study. What I hear from both of them is they did not get to experience the world, which is a good thing. right? Because they were able to establish a family. Just because she expresses to us the feelings that she has about attraction from the opposite male, she does tell us that she loves her family and she loves Steph. It's just the feelings that most of us want
in the
to
same
be
circle of
friendly.
friends, but
she says
all
hey,
our conversations
all
in
these women
high
are
school
throwing
about
themselves at him. I don't have men
either
throwing
church or
themselves
where
at
you
me.
going on Wednesday or
And you hear
Canadian
Steph
candy.
say, you know,
It was like talk
you know,
about
I
sweet
wasn't
tooth
the
stuff.
So
smooth operator. I
no,
wasn't
It was no
the
no
one
rap,
that was
no,
macking her
no.
and
I don't know if I
down
ain't
and
having a
saying
game or if
with
she was
whispers in her
nervous or like
ear.
vice versa. And like
It
neither
was
one of us
just
really kind of, it was just,
a
you know.
love
I feel
story
like this
of
is
two
something
people
that
were
gets
young and been together
misconstrued.
long
Okay.
enough
Okay.
Well, let's
Publicly.
unconstruct
Let's
it.
clear it up.
So,
Right? When
no,
you think
it's not
about
that
the
you didn't have
dynamic
game. I
of the
was
black
14
family
years
and how
old.
the
I was
Okay.
women
not
how
Okay.
they
allowed
still
to
Okay.
talk
together.
to boys.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
If
that
income
So
was
does
that's
make a
the-
difference.
that
would
is
stick
the
14,
difference.
yeah.
Yeah, no one
The
put you
sister
But did
tells
I think
them
you were
that
cute?
she can get half of his money right
But
now.
did
Yeah,
Child
you?
support and
I
half the
also
house
heard you
and
had a no
so
athletes
forth
rule.
and so on. So when you think about it, we must be congratulatory towards the fact that the black family unit is still intact. When we hear and listen to them speak, we have to be grateful. That's what I take from it. But we do have to hold her accountable for the things that she said when he's not present, because he doesn't speak that way about her. That is all we're saying. It has to match. We want to have the same respect indoors, right? Or that we have outdoors. We want to be able to express that I don't disrespect this man in any way when I'm out. Doesn't disrespect me, nor vice versa. The disrespect level is what most men were speaking about when we saw those clips. When I put those in, is not to put any saying that she was very disrespectful to him. It was to say shame to you for even putting that type of light on the type of man that he is in public towards you, because he would never do such things to her. Do you believe he would ever pull his wedding ring out if a couple of beautiful women came from backstage? How would he be ridiculed, right? How would the internet react if that was Steph Curry pulling off his wedding ring because he saw an attractive female? It'd be a totally different conversation we're having. And that is what we're pointing out. We're pointing out that she should have the same respect for him, right? That's the highlight, right? Now, I have I think one more clip for you guys, but this here is to shine the light on the beautiful family that they have and how that should be the focus, how that should be the key thing that we take away. So I got this last clip. Let's check this out, guys.
Craig, do we have to start with the birds and the bees? No, I'm just kidding.
Growing up, I never saw myself there. But as an adult and like when we fell in love, we always said 3.
Yeah.
And we had the 3.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got that itch and we were looking at each other like it feels like someone's missing. It's like we would get in the car and be like, everybody in here, and feel like someone wasn't there.
And it was
or
more
like
of the
extra setting at the table.
On the daily of just having that, like, do we want another one? And I was more, if I remember correctly, I was more on like, yeah, let's do it. But then, you know, it would flip too.
Where it would flip.
Every 6 months, be like, nah, I'm off of it because, you know, the schedules are crazy. And, you know, the juggling of the 3 kids. And then she had some rough pregnancies too.
Yeah, guys, that right there, that clip showed to me the family dynamic. Let me go with my Dr. Umar, the family dynamic. The family. So we must stress that part, that the children came into the picture and they saw that this is bigger than us. The kids is above us. When I go through all those marriage breakup clips and all the cheating clips, it's to shine a bigger light that the divorce is not just between you two. It divides the family, right? There are so many stories when the kids tell you how much they have suffered when they were younger. And even if your parents divorced when you're older, the effects that's passed down, right? And I think that's what the light should be shined on, is that they understand the mission. They understand the goal. And that's what we're trying to get more men to understand, more women. Both parties must understand we must bring back the family dynamic. That's why I think that clip there was so important as we reviewed it, right? I didn't want to come from the standpoint of just pure disrespect. Look at what she did to Steph Curry. How could she do that to the greatest? Yes, she may have said some things and it came off a different way. But as you see they dynamic together, you do understand that in private chambers, this had to be talked about. Right? This had to be spoken upon. This did not go unwielded, right? Or this didn't just go on deaf ears. Like, nothing happened. No, they spoke. There's just a different dynamic when you see them together. And I want to say, I think it's a great thing that they get up there and do that. Because a lot of couples, you don't even see them speak together in a forum and express how they truly feel on certain topics, because I think it's needed, especially in our community. We need to know how the Black family dynamic can stick together without being an athlete, without the money being there, because we do understand on average how much the average man makes per year, and most don't touch 50,000. So I think the average is like 40. So these men, when women are trying to decide how and when and if the family dynamic is even going to occur, because women have the choice over who comes into this world, and men have the choice on who's married in this world most of the time, right? But you see how that's been working out. So that has been your content for the day, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to know your thoughts. I truly want to know, does their dynamic help you in any way when it comes to seeing how they were raised and how they came up? Does it help you understand how to keep a family together? Did anything they said, could you take and help your family? That's the questions. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys on the flip side. And that has been your content. Hey, hit the like button and hit the subscribe. To all my new subscribers, thank you. Love you. For everybody else, please hit that subscribe button and let's get it cracking. Till next time, guys. Peace.